I come in, जी. Sorry जी.
What is the problem?
Stomach infection है.
Stomach infection.
हाँ.
Both is the best which I given you earlier. Both is the best.
Yeah, these are for infection.
Yeah.
I just need for the painkiller.
Yeah.
This is so painful.
Okay. Anything else you require?
No, I just looked in there and I realized there was no painkillers. This is what I really, really need.
Yeah. Okay ji.
Dhanyawad ji.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for...
No issue, no issue.
Sorry for
welcome,
this.
welcome. Anything else you require?
Nahi aur dhanyawad bahut. Okay, so that guy is... I don't actually know who he is. My friend sent him to go and get the medication that I need and get the painkillers that I need. Because I just can't get out of bed right now. I can't leave my bed to go and do these things. I just don't have it in me. And the pain has just subsided slightly now, just as I've got these damn painkillers. So that's why I'm able to make this video right now. Oh man, right now I'm sitting here in bed feeling like crap because I have belly belly. Again, I get belly belly like once every 6 months now, but when I first came to India, it was once every 2 or 3 months. The doctor said I get used to it, and I kind of have. But if you're coming to India, you're going to need to know how to deal with belly belly because it happens. And it happens to a good number of people. My brother came recently, and first thing that happened, he fell sick with belly belly after 2 days of being here. We ate a samosa on the street or something and didn't agree with him. Let me just clear up some myths about belly belly first before I go into what to do. So belly belly isn't just a little sore stomach and some diarrhea. It's much more than that. Belly bellies are stomach infection. And as foreigners, our systems don't know how to deal with this infection. We've never come across these Indian infections before. So when Indians get belly belly, it just lasts them like a few hours overnight. Next day they're better. But when we get it, when I get it especially, it doesn't go. It stays in my system. I was sitting in a hotel room in Jaipur for 3 days waiting for this stomach infection to go. I was like, it'll pass like back home, no issues. And by that 3rd day, I was so dehydrated and so malnourished that it was hard to get out of the bed and to go to the doctor finally and get it sorted. So don't wait when this kind of stuff happens. And actually what belly belly feels like is, for me, it comes in 2 different types. So there's waves of pain with really sharp cuts of pain, and then there's just constant pain. And if it's a sharp cuts of pain, my God, those are unbearable. I had to go to hospital one time because I just couldn't handle the pain, and I had to get some real painkillers at hospital just to ease that pain. मैं hospital में हूँ. क्यों? About 3 hours ago, I started getting these pains in my stomach while I was busy watching this movie, Tumhari Sulu. They were coming in waves at first, and it kept getting more intense, more intense. And then it just didn't stop. The pain just kept going and going and going. And that's when I went to the hospital and started laying down, and then I started getting pins and needles throughout my body. And on my chin, my arms, my stomach started to go numb. You know, they gave me a painkiller, checked my stomach and gave me a painkiller, and that didn't really do much. So it was another half an hour, and then they gave me another painkiller, a stronger one, and that kicked in, and then the pain kind of started to subside. The waves of pain started to go down. That was the scariest moment I ever had with a stomach infection. And if it's just constant pain, you're laying on the bed for hours and you're just squirming around trying to find a position which is comfortable, like which will somehow slightly ease the pain going on inside your stomach. A hot water bottle sometimes helps with that pain, but it's real pain and it is unbearable. It can get unbearable, okay? Like, it's not just a sore stomach that you can go and sleep off. I'm able to make this video right now because the pain has subsided and I've taken some painkillers to get rid of it. The people I stay with are all out tonight at a wedding function, which I was meant to be at as well, but because of the pain, there's no way I could go and talk to people. So if you do fall sick in India, especially with belly belly, you have to go to the doctor quickly. So I usually go the next day just to see if overnight it disappears and it's nothing, but in my experience, it never has disappeared.
So I go to the doctor the next day and I get prescriptions for a stomach infection. And when you're looking for a doctor in a hospital, don't just go to any. Try find a nice one online and go to that. And just make sure it's clean when you walk in, okay? There's plenty of good medical facilities here in India, so you won't have a problem finding something decent. And the final thing to worry about is these doctors will overprescribe you. This is a massive issue I faced here whenever I go to the doctor. There's always 2 or 3 pills on that damn list of 6 or 7 pills that I don't need. And I don't know why they overprescribe here. Always check exactly what they're prescribing you. Ask the doctor, what is this, what is that? Tell me everything. I always ask them to tell me exactly what each thing is when I go. So to sum all that up, if you get sick in India, don't wait too long before going to the doctor. These stomach infections don't go away. Secondly, find a decent hospital to go to. And then thirdly, just check what the doctor's giving you. Find out exactly what each thing is. And don't take it if you don't need it. If you're traveling to India soon, I've written a quick start safety guide to keep you safe in India and help you travel confidently in India. It's a really quick read, so you can just read it on the plane. And when you land at that airport in New Delhi or Mumbai and you walk out, you'll be able to get to your hotel, no issues. And it'll teach you things like street smart safety, what to eat and what not to eat in India, and just so much more. So check it out at indiasurvivalguide.com. Now I'm gonna go to bed and sleep this off and take my antibiotics. Good night.